I have used a Mac throughout this project to create my video and ancillary tasks. It's been really helpful because the school Macs have a lot of editing software on them. I also used a MacBook for a lot of my planning and research, however I felt that Macs were more suitable for creating the video itself. My Nikon camera was useful for taking good quality pictures of our progress and photos for my ancillary tasks. I used a Fujifilm camera to film the footage for our video. This was useful because it was good quality and compact in size. Blogger has been useful to help keep track of my progress and show my thought processes throughout. Also, the ability to put polls on my blog and ask my audience to vote on these has been really helpful throughout my project. Photoshop has been an essential tool throughout the project as I've used it to edit and construct both my digipack and advert, and also it's helped me create the title page for my video. It's useful because it allows me to edit photos in many different ways, creating different connotations dependent on the colour and saturation. iMovie has been essential for the creation of my video as it allows me to order and time each shot and edit the colours, contrast and saturation in order to make each shot more appealing. In addition, it enables me to put transitions between the shots to make the video flow well. I have used PhotoBucket to present a lot of my pictures. This is an efficient and appealing way of presenting a large group of photos and has assisted me in asking my audience for their feedback as it is easy to use and presents the photos in the form of a slideshow. I have used YouTube a lot throughout this project to upload my own screen recordings, rough cuts and my final video, which I could then embed on my blog, and I have also used it to watch tutorials about using software such as Photoshop and find music videos to analyse as part of my research. I selected the fonts for my ancillary tasks from dafont.com as they have a wide range of fonts which are easy to download and help to make my project more appealing and unique. As Tumblr is aimed at a similar audience to my product, it has been a huge inspiration to me as it has provided me with a lot of images which my audience would enjoy relating to romance and heartbreak, which have influenced my shot ideas. I also found a Rocket to the Moon's website very useful as it provided me with more information about the band and their music. This gave me an insight into the life of an indie rock band and also showed me a deeper meaning behind the song, including why they wrote it and how they envisaged the video. Wordle has been a useful way of presenting ideas and showing all the words which relate to a topic in a colourful and appealing way. I Can Animate was really useful during the planning and preparation stage of my project, as I used it to put together an animatic in order to show how each shot would fit with the song. This was useful as it allowed me to create a visual representation of my ideas, which I then showed to my audience and asked for their feedback. This feedback helped me make corrections to my plan before I began filming. I used QuickTime Player multiple times to record the processes of editing my music video in iMovie and my ancillary tasks in Photoshop. This has allowed me to show the skills which I have developed throughout the past 2 years. My videos have also been used by other people on YouTube in order to assist them in using Photoshop and iMovie. Twitter has been one of the main ways in which I have contacted my actors and arranged filming times. It has allowed me to quickly message the cast with a reminder or question, and also enabled them to quickly reply with feedback or questions. I found this far more efficient than using email. In addition, as Twitter is a popular network for teenagers, it allowed me to show my products to a wide variety of people within my target age range and ask for their feedback. Glogster has been useful as it has allowed me to present my ideas, research, reflections, improvements and product placement in an eye-catching and interesting way. Skype was useful in planning our filming as it enabled Kaylee and I to contact one another to discuss shots, equipment, costume, location and filming times. It was also useful as we could then use it to call the cast free of charge in order to arrange times, locations and clothing and makeup they would need. I have used both an iPhone and a Samsung phone in order to capture pictures of costumes, locations and the filming process. These phones were useful as they are portable and easy to use and also allow me to easily upload photos and videos to my blog as I have downloaded the Blogger app. This also allows me to view my blog and create posts through my phone. I have often used PowerPoint to deconstruct already existing products for the research aspect of my project. It is useful as it allows me to label images and organize my ideas and analysis in the form of pages. This creates an understandable layout and each slide develops my arguments or ideas. After creating my PowerPoints, I used SlideShare in order to upload my work to my blog. This was useful as it allowed me to quickly and easily put PowerPoints on my blog in order to show my analysis and thought process. As part of our course, I have got an online subscription for Media Magazine. This is helpful as it has provided me with ideas for my work and covers many issues which can relate to my project. The ability to access this online is useful as it is quick and easy to find and use, and can also be accessed through products such as phones, laptops and tabs. The Met Office website has been really useful as it provided me with information about weather forecasts and also allows users to search for a particular location. Therefore, I could find out what the weather would be like in different filming locations and decide which scenes it would be best to film. The weather is vital within our video as it has certain connotations within each scene. Prezi is a website which allows me to create interesting and appealing presentations. I found it helpful during my research and evaluation as I used it in order to create interactive presentations when deconstructing music videos, magazine adverts, album covers and digipacks. I scanned a lot of images of ideas and drawings onto my laptop so that I could show my work on my blog. Scanning was useful as it creates a better quality and more detailed images than taking pictures of my work. MTV music channels have been particularly inspiring for me. This is because their rock channel often focuses on indie and alternative rock music. Therefore, a lot of my initial thoughts and ideas came from watching videos on MTV Rocks. iTunes has been essential for my project as this is where I first found out about the band A Rocket to the Moon. iTunes also easily allows me to open the song in iMovie as it uses MP4 files. Gmail was one of the main ways in which I contacted the actors and Kaylee as it is easy to use and allows me to attach files. However, throughout the project I began to find it easier to contact them through Facebook because it is easier to have a conversation and you can see if they have seen your message. Sky Anytime has been a great deal of help within my media work as I have used it to watch many films which have inspired my ideas, for example One Day and Like Crazy. HMV has recently gone into administration due to a raise in online music sales. However, before this, their website and store was hugely helpful in my research as I used it to look at pre-existing albums in order to understand the genre of indie rock. As it is a large chain store, the majority of CDs are available and were organised in terms of genre, therefore allowing me to easily find albums and digipacks relating to the genre of indie or alternative rock. PhotoFlex was useful during the creation of my ancillary text as I used it to edit a lot of my photos. It is free and easy to use and allows me to cover actors' blemishes and edit colour and saturation of images. Bubble has been useful as it allows me to lay out my thoughts, ideas and words in the form of a mind map. It also enables viewers to zoom in and out in order to read the writing and can easily be uploaded to my blog. Facebook has been hugely useful for my project as it has allowed me to easily contact actors and Kaylee. It has also been one of the main ways in which I have received useful feedback about my video as I created a status asking for my audience's thoughts and feelings and I put the video as a link underneath. Therefore the audience could view it and give me feedback without even leaving Facebook. I have been using Google Chrome throughout my project as it is far quicker and easier to use than Internet Explorer. It is also useful because it allows me to create a list of favourite sites based on how often I visit them, therefore allowing me to find pages quicker and more easily than when I was using Internet Explorer.